know. I'm really not sure if I will be quitting YouTube. It depends on what happens. So, as some of you may know, on August 13, YouTube rolled out a new system that requires age verification for users. And I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a thing in the US, because it's not a thing for me, but it might just be slowly rolling out. Okay, so some people have already experienced this. I don't know if they have in the US, but it's very similar to what has been going on with the UK government and laws that the US, or some politicians of the US, have been trying to roll out. That is really just a Trojan horse to spy on people. So, YouTube is requiring age verification by ID or facial recognition, which of course is a huge leak of, or a huge violation of personal information and privacy rights. So, you can opt out of this, but it basically makes the whole site not function. Like, you can probably, that's from what I hear, you can maybe watch some videos that like the videos that are available on YouTube Kids. That's probably it. So there are alternatives to YouTube, and I'll mention them. But first, the issue is that YouTube is an old site, right? Comparatively to how old the internet is. YouTube is 20 years old. Right? Yeah, just about 20 years old. I believe it was December of 2005. I could be wrong. So, the thing with that is there aren't nearly as many videos on the alternatives that YouTube has racked up over the decades. So what I think might be the solution is to have some kind of bot or AI. That someone suggested this to me, by the way. I didn't come up with this. Someone suggested this to me. So if we had some kind of bot that just dumped YouTube videos onto these alternative sites, or archive them at least, I think some kind of front end can do that. So the issue with front ends is they might not be able to, the front ends themselves might not be able to bypass this age verification stuff, right? So that's why we need alternatives. But what front ends could do, at the very least, is not have an age verification system for the older videos that rolled out before this new system. So the alternatives here are for videos are Rumble, KidTube, and Kick. Or sorry, and Odyssey. Kick is an alternative for streaming, and I'll get to that too. But Odyssey. So the thing with Odyssey is it actually has a built-in option for syncing YouTube channel content. The thing with that is I'm not even sure if it works anymore. I feel like I read somewhere it doesn't work anymore. I can't source that though, so don't take that with a grain of salt, okay? So I failed it, so because you don't need to have your subscriptions private or public, I made them private for a second. I think that messed the whole thing up, and now my channel is permanently ineligible, so it's definitely buggy. Thing with, well, okay, so I manually downloaded all of my videos and my stream archives. I think Kick archives all of your streams as well, and since I recently started streaming on Kick, my latest streams are archived on there. But I still have all of my stuff downloaded from YouTube, as well as their descriptions, titles, and upload dates, and thumbnails. Okay, so Rumble I've known about for years. Odyssey, definitely known about that for over half a year now. PeerTube, kind of heard about it here and there. Never really thought much about it. But from what I have accounts on Odyssey and Rumble, by the way. I recently created accounts on there. PeerTube, I'm not sure if I have yet. I definitely went on the site. They all seem like pretty promising alternatives if you can get some way to archive the old YouTube videos and get them maybe on there, or the front ends, or maybe even archive.org might work for that. Except the one problem with that is some people that might archive some people's videos without their consent. They might not want that. So they definitely need the option to delete that. Which is why I think the greatest solution is to just manually upload your own stuff. It might take a while, and I should have said this earlier. I made announcements before, but that was on like Discord servers and stuff, so I think I should have made a more public announcement. But you should start earlier, that you should start uploading or downloading your stuff, and so you can upload them to other sites. Because that did take a while for me. That actually took multiple days for me, 2 days. Well, downloading all of the videos and streams took me 1 day, and then I spent the rest of that day downloading I guess downloading is not the right word, but copying and pasting the descriptions, titles, and upload dates and thumbnails. Minus the thumbnails into text files, and then I just downloaded the thumbnail. And that stuff took into the next day. And it took a while into the next day. So I recommend those alternatives. Now, as for streaming, I recommend Kick. Kick's very lax. They're not hypocritical toward the VTuber aspect like Twitch is. And the thing I don't like about Twitch is they are so hypocritical, because they'll ban VTubers even if they're clearly compliant. My mic fell off. Sorry. Okay, so Twitch will ban YouTubers even if they're completely compliant with the TOS. Meanwhile, they have IRL streamers breaking their TOS, and some have been banned. It took months for some of them to be banned, though, and some of them just won't be banned. They have a whole, is mic good enough? Okay. So they have a whole, they'll put like freaking like bathtub streams on the front of their site and that breaks TOS, and that's also actually like predatory for this site aimed toward children, because a lot of these, from my own experience checking into these accounts, after because I wanted to see for myself, just so I can like, just so I can see how hypocritical Twitch is. I'm like, so some of these are like actually people who do actual pornography elsewhere. So not only are they breaking Twitch's TOS, they're linking to actual pornography. And that is actually disgusting in my opinion. So Kick has an option to mark content streams as 18+. 18+ content, like actual 18+ content, is not allowed on the site. But they do have like the same kind of stuff I said on Twitch. They do have that stuff, but it's not against their TOS, and they don't ban VTubers either. And this stuff, this IRL stuff, you can completely block it out in preferences, which is what I've done. So that's one thing that you can do. I don't really know any other streaming alternatives. I think maybe you can, if I had to guess, I'd say you can stream on Odyssey and Rumble. I have no idea about PeerTube. So I think those are good alternatives for streaming as well, if you can stream on those. They're not as popular as YouTube, obviously, but you can grow them. Obviously, we don't really have a choice if YouTube is going to pull this age verification BS on us. We don't really have a choice. I think we can get it to grow. So I think that's it. I think that's all that I had to say. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope you check out these alternatives. I'll be linking them. Bye.